Hey guys, what's up? It's Hala again, and it is January 7th. The productivity has been nonstop. I'm a little burned out in my brain, but I've gotten a few things done the past few days for not only Patreon, but kind of like all the auxiliary stuff. So one of my semi goals for the year slash really it's kind of it, like I said, it ties into Patreon. Is getting all of my social media, my website, everything under my new brand. So it was the whole rebranding. Why didn't I just make that a goal? I just didn't say it, but it was a goal. It was a goal. We just didn't know. So as of this point, I have to look at my computer because I have more than I've ever had. And I know it's kind of, it's somebody's advice to be like, don't dive into everything right away, kind of build up, but I'd rather start and take things away that I know don't work, mostly because I wanted to save my name, Halo Moon Studios, on each platform. So did that. I started a Redbubble, which is, for those who don't know, Redbubble is kind of a print-on-demand site where you can get your designs and whatever printed on stickers, buttons, magnets, t-shirts, all that. I am trying to avoid doing just t-shirts, because they're super expensive. But I really like the little buttons, the stickers. I wish they had enamel pins. I would love to do enamel pins one day. So right now I just have some of my patch artwork on the buttons and stickers there, and each month I'll be adding more to that. But since I don't necessarily pay anything to post on Redbubble, it's kind of my background funding, hopefully, if anything even sells. Because I do have a lot of craftier ideas, which I'll talk about Etsy in a second here. I have some more crafty ideas that I'd actually be making, but a lot of print items for my books, or related to my books, with characters and whatnot. So I'm kind of experimenting with Redbubble right now. I did convert my Twitter from my personal Twitter to the Halo Moon Studios because, one, I don't get on Twitter, and I'm not upset about that. No one's ever really interacted with me for me to need to reply to comments at this point. But I basically kept the Twitter because I can post something on Instagram, which I do use a lot more, and then immediately it'll link to Twitter and to Tumblr now. So Tumblr was the next one that I made that I've never used before, but I know it's got a pretty good artist community. It's got some funny stuff, and I think when I have days that I can spend on Tumblr, I'll probably spend way too much time on Tumblr. But I thought that was a good place to establish another foothold in the community for my stuff. So I have my personal Instagram, which going forward will be life events, the puppy stuff is gonna be on my personal Instagram. So if you want to follow a trait, really, go to my personal Instagram. If you want to see more of the illustration work I'm doing, or I'll figure out how to do more book updates, because you can't really show an image of the work you've done, really. It's hard, but I'll figure out how to do something about that. Obviously YouTube, with my rebranding, here I'm still gonna let myself be free to do whatever video I want, but I'll keep my playlists organized for you guys, because I had a lot of older videos that I had to not necessarily delete. I kind of just smudged them all into a playlist. I should have just made them private. Things you think about when you're filming a video. The last two, because I know I said I was going to talk about Etsy, so I'll talk about that one first. I do have craft projects for further down the road, but I also am going to be making prints more often. And until I'm at a point where I can physically print them and send them myself, I'll be mostly doing digital downloads. One of my projects, it's not a secret, is going to be a sort of universal calendar. So it doesn't have there might be a version for like 2022, but I'm making just like sort of blank calendar pages, and I'm not doing monthly, I'm doing weekly. So it'll be a monthly theme, but it'll be a weekly page, so you can do your week by weeks, because I personally like seeing a week in front of me. That's how my phone is set up. It shows me the calendar by the week. And I might come up with a few more formats, but I wanted to make a calendar, and that ties in to the illustrations with Patch. So he's going to be a monthly thing. Also, I have my self-published books. I have a few copies left. I don't know if I can sell them on Etsy. I have to like kind of look at the guidelines, because they're like, I made them and they're a physical thing. So I'm not sure if I'll sell those through Etsy or if I'll just keep to the digital downloads for now. Because I was also thinking of doing like a digital download for my books. So it's like a PDF form and of my my graphic novels that we will talk about later. Not in this video. We're not going to talk about them in this video. That's too much. But I was thinking of doing a digital download for those, so they exist and they're accessible. And since I said it, website. So I've created a website through Flagio. I don't know. It's an Italian website, and the reason why I chose to go with them is because in the free version, their website builder is fantastic. It has got so many applications you can use. You are a bit limited on certain things because it's the free version, but they do have like a online store thing as well. So once I get things set up, if I'm just going to do it on my own, I'll be able to add the store on. The pro version is $9 a month. So one of my goals is if I guess if I can get like $10 a month, which would be 5 people on my Patreon, I would choose the pro version if it offers things I actually need, but I don't think I'm going to need it until later when I'm actually selling my own stuff that I like print and everything here. Lots of platforms. Yay. So, and it is a lot, but they're kind of connected to each other. Some things are monthly, some things are weekly. So I think I'll be able to keep up with it. Like just doing all the little things like creating the banners and the logos and putting the descriptions and uploading and learning is like just my brain fizzled out. So I was gonna take a break today and not, but then I sat down at the computer and I was like, I should do something. But totally just a pause to say super thank you to everybody who's been subscribing to me. I'll just do my best to keep up with it and stay entertaining. Anyway. Enjoying certain parts of it. I'm enjoying what it's becoming, but I've had issues with my programs and I'm not ready to learn a new program to make up that time, but it is an ordeal. No, it's great. I'm super excited. I'm really glad that we were able to show off the teaser to you guys. Initially, I wanted it entirely done by today. That was like my very, very, very optimistic goal. I was like, oh yeah, I'll work on it every day for so many days and it'll be done by the 7th. Yay. It won't be. It's not done today. It's 1/5? No, about 1/6 of the way done. So that tells you I did not work on it every day like I was supposed to. But I was also like pushing myself to do a certain amount every day. And it was just, I burned out after doing like a double day. And I was like, whoa. So working on secret projects. We don't have a release date for it yet, but I'll, at least now that it's out in the universe, I can like show you guys when I'm doing some art for it. That's probably all you're gonna be able to get until we release it, but it shouldn't be too long because I want to get this done. It's my very, very serious goal to finish Secret Project by the end of this month, because next month I'm going to be doing a writing marathon to finish the whole rest of my manuscript for the first book. So many things! Aren't you guys glad you decided to watch this video? So there's just gonna be my quick little update for today on what I've been doing the past few days to help prep myself both mentally and digitally for Patreon. If you have any questions about any of the websites that I've shown below, I can try to answer them. I'm still learning a few, like especially for the website builder. I have not played with all of the apps, but it looks like there's a lot that you can get with it. And once again, thank you guys so much for subscribing. It really means a lot to me to start building up a community again of people who are actually interested in what I'm doing, because that's kind of been the hardest thing for me the past few years is I fell out of touch when I went abroad and came back, and I'm building from ground zero. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Right, that's gonna be all from me today. I'll see you guys in a few, and good luck with your goals. I know it's early, but it's good to start strong. So good luck with that. I'll put all the links below to everything I showed you guys. And yeah,